Okay guys, so we're heading up the driveway right now. We got a potential customer coming by to look at this PT Cruiser. Let's see if he buys it. Alright, so the guy called me, said he's on the way. He should be here just any minute. He said he was about 15 minutes out. It'd be really nice if we can get this thing sold today. As most of you guys know, if you've been following along, we had a little issue with the flex plate. Went ahead and knocked that out right quick, put it up for sale Saturday, and it is now Monday, and hopefully it's out of here. We'll see.
Always good on my channel.
Well, thank you. Hey everybody, so hey, he showed up, he bought it, he likes it. This is John. This is actually one of our subscribers, me and Randy's. What do you think, John?
It's a great car.
Good deal.
Been watching it since you got it, and my wife said, let's go get that car, and I said, okay. We went and looked at it, came out, drove it, and decided we were gonna buy it.
Well, that's a good deal, man. I'm glad you're happy with it. It does seem to be a really good car. So I think you'll get a lot of good use out of it. So
see what happens.
Yeah. Well, there you have it, guys. Man, I appreciate all you guys following along with this deal. This was intended to be a quick flip, and we hit a little obstacle along the way, but it all panned out, and here we go, man. It still ended up pretty quick, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it went pretty quick.
Yeah.
What,
awesome.
Week, 2 weeks?
Well, let's see. We picked it up on Tuesday, and had it up for sale by Saturday, and then you came out and got it Monday, so good enough, right?
Good enough.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, hey, John.
You're gonna mosey down the road?
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot. So there you have it, guys. She's out of here.
Another one down the road.
Yep. Have a good one, John. There she goes, guys. I'm really glad that worked out the way it did. I love selling cars to subscribers. It's really cool, especially when they're nice enough like he was to let us put him on camera. But she's out of here, off to her new home, and I think they're going to get a lot of use out of that car. That's a great car. Well, all right, on to the next one. All right, so we ended up getting $2,700 for the PT Cruiser. I think we paid, what did we end up doing for that one? Around 13, I do believe. I'll find out for sure. Out the door was about 1,300, and 65 bucks for the flex plate. That was it. That's all we had to do to it. So she's out the door, 2,700 on that one. I know some of you guys are going to get on to me. You're going to think, hey, you could have got more for that. You should have asked more for that. You could have got 3,000, blah, blah, blah. I know, you're right. I did price it a little cheap, but I was after a quick sale. Remember, this was supposed to be a quick flip, and I was already a day or two behind because of the issue with the flex plate. So I'm not trying to get rich on one car. What I am trying to do is to make sure I've got operating capital for when the next auction rolls around. We spent all day today at the Copart lot looking for the next potential flip, and tomorrow is auction day. So this worked out perfectly. This is what it's all about. Send it down the line so you can go in and get your next one. If you want to sit on it a little bit longer and all that, that's fine. That's your business. But for me, I'd rather send it and get on to the next one. And that's exactly what we did here. So it worked out. I'm very happy with the way that flip went. It was a little extra work with the flex plate issues, but sometimes that's just how it goes. And you got to be willing to put in the work. When you're small like me, I'm not a big operation, so when it comes to things like that, I can't exactly absorb that loss like some of the bigger lots. They'll sell it at a loss, whatever. They'll rerun it through the auction. They'll do whatever they got to do. But for me, it's better just to go ahead and fix it, as long as it's feasible. You don't want to spend too much on it, and then you're just throwing good money after bad. But a $65 part was going to prevent me from getting what the car was worth. No way, man. I'm going for it. That's what I did, and it worked out. So I'm very happy with it. It made the hard work worth, it was worth it. So anyway, I'm kind of rambling on now, but that was a good example, an example of a really good flip. Of course, a better flip would be to bring it home, wash it, send it, but doesn't go that way all the time. So anyway, still worked out. I'm happy. Made some good money on that one. Tomorrow's auction day. We're going to get the next one in here, so stay tuned, see what we end up with next. Hopefully it'll go smoother than this one, actually. That'd be great, right? So hey everybody, we got somebody on the way out here to look at this Trailblazer. It's the only thing left we got to flip from the last round of cars that we bought. Not really sure why on earth this thing is still here. So I'm up here in the office waiting on this guy to get here. Kind of late. Normally don't really like selling cars this late at night. It's kind of weird that people would even want to buy a car after dark, but sometimes they do. I mean, I've sold cars at 11, 12 o'clock at night. Got a lot of oil field workers that work around in this area, and that's the only time they got, I guess, you know, because they run shifts all around the clock. So anyway, not a big deal. Hopefully this guy will buy it. Not like I said, I'm not sure why it hasn't sold yet. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, mechanically it runs and drives fine. There's no issues with it. All the power windows roll up and down. The sunroof works. Third row seating. I mean, rear air. It all works, you know. So I don't know. That's just kind of, you know, part of the game is learning what sells well in your area. Everybody's different. Every area is different. That's part of this business, you know, when you're flipping cars, buying, selling, all that. You got to learn what sells in your area, and we're learning that Trailblazers don't do very well, it don't seem like. So I don't know, live and learn. I mean, that's part of it, you know. I appreciate you guys following me on this this journey, you know. I mean, that's exactly what it is. It's a journey. I'm learning this stuff. I'm not a pro by any means at this whole buy and selling game. I do enjoy it, you know. I like it. I think I could grow this into a car lot over time. Just keep plugging away at it, but you know, I'm learning. You know, we'll figure it out, and I think we're figuring out no more Trailblazers. But hey, we'll see. Maybe this is the guy, man. Maybe he'll buy it. We'll find out here in a little bit. Hell, he may not even show. Who knows, man? That's another thing about it. Sometimes they don't show. I mean, I've had people tell me I'm on my way, I'm halfway there, I'm 10 minutes out, and never seen them. It's like, what are you doing? You know? But whatever, man. It happens. Comes with the territory. It's part of the job. So we'll give him a few more minutes, and we'll see if he shows up. Okay, everybody, we got the Trailblazer out here. I've got a potential customer, coming out to take a look at it. Not sure why we still have this thing, to be honest with you. This one's been a tough sell. I'm not 100% sure why. You know, it's kind of weird. It's relatively clean. It's in good shape, and it runs and drives very well. Ice cold AC, third row seatings. It even has rear air that all works. All the windows roll up and down. This thing is in pretty decent shape. It's got light hail damage, but as you can see, it's not very noticeable. I mean, got a few little dings here and there. These set up high enough that you can't even really see the roof. So, I mean, if it's got some up there, who really cares, right? The interior is good. I mean, check it out. It's not ripped up, tore up, or anything like that. The back seats look okay. And check it out, way back there, we got third row seating that actually has pretty decent leg room. Of course, everything folds down so you can use it for, you know, hauling things around. It's got a sunroof that works. All the windows roll up and down. AC, like I said, ice cold. Is it super clean? No, it's not. This is something apparently we're going to end up letting go for probably around $1,500. So yeah, it could probably use a little bit of cleaning, especially here in the back. I know that probably looks terrible on camera, but it's not that bad. And you can expect that in the back of one of these things. I mean, somebody obviously used it. I mean, that's what happens with these things. They get used. So we could get in there and we could detail all that out. We could spend probably a good 45 minutes to an hour scrubbing all that out, sucking it out with a vacuum cleaner, whatever. It's not happening. It's not on a $1,500 car. We're not doing all of that. If somebody, you know, if we were trying to get $2,500 out of it, sure, I would get in there and scrub that up in a minute. But what do you expect for $1,500? A good running vehicle. It shifts fine. Everything's working on it. It doesn't seem to have any mechanical issues. So I mean, I've seen old junky pickup trucks go for $1,500 with no air conditioning. So no, you're not going to get in there and detail one out for $1,500. It's just not going to happen. But hey, they are on the way. They just texted me a minute ago. They're in town. They'll be here in a few minutes. So I'm going to get up there to the sales shack, wait on them to get here, and hopefully they'll buy this thing, man. It'd be nice to get this one out of here. Alright, so we're down here at the sales shack. Hopefully this fan's not making too much noise. If it is, I apologize, but waiting on the customer to get here and hopefully buy this Trailblazer. We've been sitting on it for a little while. In fact, I don't think I've ever really sat on anything as long as I have this one. Not really sure why. I know the miles are a little high on it. 227,000 miles on a Trailblazer. I don't know, man. Maybe they just ain't got that good a reputation. We're learning our market as we go, and this is a lesson. You know, maybe next time we won't pick up a Trailblazer with such high miles. They don't sell well. We've sold a few Trailblazers in the past. We sold a Equinox. I think we even sold an Envoy at one point. They sold okay. We made money on all of them, but they don't go for near what you think they would. I mean, like I mentioned before, this one is actually pretty decent, and I cannot believe that we're going to end up letting this thing go for probably about $1,500 just to get it out of here. We'll still make money on it, but we're not going to make what we thought. I mean, hell, I would think third row seating, rear air, everything works, $29.95. I mean, serious, at least $2,500. Not even close. I couldn't get anybody out here on this one at those prices. In fact, I didn't even get hits until I dropped it down to below $2,500. Then I started getting a few hits. Still nobody showed though. Once I dropped it down to $19.95, I got somebody out here to look at it who passed. They passed on it, was offering $1,300. $1,300 rear air third row seats. No, man, you gotta be kidding me. So he went on his way, man. I had to send him packing. I'm not letting it go for no $1,300. No way. I can't even believe we're gonna let it go for $1,500. That seems so ridiculous. But hey, lesson learned. We now know Trailblazers are a no-go unless they got lower miles. They got to be at least below 200,000, like considerably below 200,000. So anyway, hopefully they pick this one up, man, because I'm ready to send this one on down the line. Randy's at Copart as we speak, picking up our latest flip. It is a 2000 Lexus little SUV, super clean. This car is very clean, 2-owner car. Let's see how she drives. I mean, hopefully it won't be any issues like the PT Cruiser. Hopefully this one will be a simple wipe it down and send it. We'll see. That's what we always cross our fingers for, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna wait on them to get here. They should be here any minute. They just texted me, let me know they's in town, so I'll let you know if they buy it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay guys, there she goes. $1,600. She's out of here. So I did manage to squeeze a little more out of it than I thought. I was thinking we was only going to get 15, but we got 16. Way too cheap for that car, I do believe. But hey, whatever, man. We still made money on it. We actually did all right on it. Made about $1,000 on that one, even still. So whatever. It's out of here. On to the next one. So you guys, I think that's going to do it for this one. We are out of here. It's been a pretty good couple of days. We got the PT Cruiser and the Trailblazer on down the line to their new homes. Really awesome deal. We made good money on both those flips, by the way. Also, we've got our next flip coming in. Randy from Auto Auction Rebuilds. Go check him out if you haven't already. He has went down and picked up the next Copart flip. So stay tuned, make sure, see what's going on, man. See if we have any issues. Hopefully this one will go relatively easy. So we will see. Please like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget my Instagram. There'll be a link in the description for that. And hey, I'm out of here, man. We'll see you guys later.